Santí is a lost man, very very lost man. That many times his daughter looks the mother, and he looks the teenager lost. So I think that character that are like caracteres cruzados, I think is very interesting and very funny. My daughter that is very muy madura and very very adult, and I am like so lost. I think she's the motor of what happens in the series. That she say that we have to change, we have to re-educate our mind about feminism, machism, and all this stuff, and all that we are fortunately living this change that we are living. And he follows his daughter because she's very smart and she's very actual. And then she goes to the group and say, we have to go to a course of the construction of masculinity. But she started with all this stuff, my daughter. And then I go to my friends, and I am the one that, because some of them are very very machist, and my character is the one that leads this change and to go to the course, and she sometimes is too much. Don't say that, don't do that, don't say that. Oh, just shut up. They tell me many times because it's un poco pesado. I love Santí, and I have a little of Santí, so some of Santí, and yes. In the sense of these kind of things, yes, it is, because it's the one who can insiste, oh, come on, we have to see what we say, what we think, we have to change our mind, and we have to deconstruct. And with that things, yes, in other things, there are different leaders, and he sometimes says that, this is your best friend, see? You are best friends and not me. And he has some of those kind of things. But in the material of the construction and all this stuff, yeah, he's the one el que tira el grupo. Without doubt, we are speaking about all this stuff since some years ago. Fortunately, late, but welcome. Yeah, I think that it was you never know, but it has been a very, very good moment to talk about this. The demonstration is the result that in many, many countries all over the world, it has been very successful, the series, and many people love it, and in Latin America, in Europe, in Asia too, in the States, in many places, that you think now that the comedy doesn't travel, it's very difficult, but this is like universal material. So I think many people, yeah, it has been in the right moment of the history. I think it's very good made. It's como muy redonda la serie. The dialogues and what we talk about, and it's funny, but it's not too fun. I think it's, for me, like watcher, I love it. So for me, it's the person to be an actor of it. Yeah, I think like a lot of things has get together to be so successful the series. Yeah. It's strange because I love traveling. It's the most thing I love to do in the life. I travel a lot, and I like going very far, and I liked going out because nobody knew me, or just the Spanish people. And now it changed. Last year I went with my girlfriend to Brazil, for example, and we arrived, we rented the car, and the 7 workers of the rent agency in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, they were like, oh, alfa males, machos alfa. And I had the picture, and I was like, with my girlfriend, it's going to be like this all the time. It wasn't so, but yes, many people in Latin America especially, I think, but in Argentina, in Uruguay, they watch it more than in Spain. Maybe it's so crazy, but in Europe too. I was in Brussels. All the waitress, in the cafeteria, in the cafes and the restaurants, all of them, that at the end very, oh my goodness, and I had a picture with 7 of them in a coffee too, in a coffee place. It's so strange. Or in Japan, I was this year in Japan, some Japanese, Australian, European. It's so crazy because you are like traveling, but people is like goes with a big smile and very happy to say that they love the show, and so it's very nice. For me, it's the worst thing of my job is that one, but at the same time, it's very nice because people tell you very nice words, very nice things, and it means that they recognize your work and that they are very happy with what you do. So it's very nice. But it's strange because I work like always in Madrid, close to I live in the center of Madrid, and the show it's shooted all over Madrid. Madrid is maybe one more character of the show, and I'm shooting like always, but all over the world they are watching it. Because years ago you had to go to Los Angeles, to Hollywood, to see you outside from your country, and now you work like always, but with the platforms, with this crazy that we are living, they can see you anywhere. I am working on it because it's a hard work. I have been working on this before Machos Alfa. I have a lot of Santí, and I have discussed with my friends, with my real friends, before Machos Alfa, sometimes with this kind of things. We don't have to say that, and that's cosification of the woman. No, what, would you like it if they do this to your girlfriend? And oh no, no, my. So think about that. So I have talked about that. I have that in my mind since many years ago with my parents and the culture I have close to me. But I am learning many things with Machos Alfa, and I am putting more focus on these kind of things than I had before. So yeah, just every season I have incoherencies like everybody, because we have very introduced it in our mind. It's like thousands of years. It's very cultural. It's all over the stamens of the society. In everything, the machismo is there. And sometimes why did I say that, or why did I think that? Sometimes with my incoherences, but I still working on it, and I think it's a thing that we must do, everybody. So, and I think that this series, it doesn't make laugh only, it makes to think about that. And many people that never thought about these things, and they laugh, oh, and then they say, oh, I have been like some days thinking about some things, maybe, or they are not conscious, but unconsciously they heard and they see things. Oh, that's maybe that's not nice. Oh, this. So I think that a social function or something like that, not only to laugh. So I think that's why it's very perfect for me, the series, and I love it. I agree absolutely, and I think it's very, very hard. Any show, comedy especially, but any show, any series, about the third season, fourth season, it's very hard because you have seen it, you have already made anything and many things, and it's difficult to mantener and improve or get better. And I think in Machos Alfa, for me, each season is better than the other one. The first was, I loved it, perfect, and it was the second. And I said, "How did you do?" To the writers and the producers and the director Laura. It's one of the writers. And the first season, I think, is better than the third. So that's very difficult. And these producers are the writers and producers are Caballero brothers. There are two brothers, and they have that quality, and not many people have it. But there's another series they have, is the 20th season, La que se avecina. But all what they do, it works very, very good, and they can get longer and longer, and it works. And the other one is 70 minutes each episode, so it's more difficult. Because hour is like 35, 30, but they can do that. It's not many people can, but they can do, and the demonstration is Machos Alfa too. That I think that many people say that the third was the best before the others, and I think the fourth is going to like too. Nothing. I'm just going to say, I don't know if I can say, but I am saying it already, that there are going to be 12 episodes, no 10. Until now there were 10 always, and now there will be 12, and they will go 6 in January, February, and I don't know when, maybe 4 or 5 months later, another 6. So people don't have to wait a year, because people watch the series in one night or two, and they are writing us, oh, I have finished, I love it, I want the next season, but we have to work on it. So not to wait 1 year, people, they are going to put one half season and the other half season later. We don't know yet, but I think it will be.